Have you ever spent time around a baby who's barely learning how to walk? Think about what's happening here for a moment. This little human is doing something completely unfamiliar to her. Something that requires her maximum effort and strength, yet typically results in some part of her body hitting the floor. She does this over and over again, unfazed, nay, enjoying this process. Each time she falls, that is, each time she makes a mistake, she learns something new about the wonders of walking. Don't let your head be the first thing that hits the floor. Using your hands is a good idea. Beware of pointy edges. This is human nature at its finest. Our minds and bodies were engineered to develop. For our bodies, this means growing our muscles using a variety of exercises. And for our minds, this means creating or reinforcing neural pathways inside our brain. Few things create or reinforce these pathways better than mistakes. It may be hard to think of mistakes as something good. After all, when you make a mistake, it means you did something wrong. Yes, you did do something incorrectly, but your brain needs these mistakes to grow. You see, when you make a mistake, or when your mind is working on something challenging, bursts of signals fire through your brain. These signals are responsible for strengthening old pathways or building new pathways inside your brain. The more pathways you have inside your head, and the greater in size these pathways are, the smarter or more developed you'll be. At first, these pathways are weak and low in numbers. The pathways are underdeveloped, slender, dirt roads not ideal for getting large amounts of traffic to flow through. But as more information does begin to flow through your pathways, so too do your pathways begin to strengthen, becoming larger and capable of flowing more traffic with greater ease. Eventually, these pathways connect and become a sort of superhighway, a network of millions of superhighways inside your very own head. This is what it really means to make your brain stronger. Your brain begins to develop so many superhighways that it literally begins to bulk up. Mistakes are valuable because they create the burst of signals our brain needs to develop. You can understand now why it's so unfortunate that the fixed mindset avoids making mistakes. This is arguably the greatest consequence of practicing a fixed mindset. When you don't allow yourself the ability to make mistakes, you run the risk of having an underdeveloped network, one with weak connections and one-lane dirt roads. Nobody wants that. So do you want to do a better job of exercising your growth mindset? Here are 3 easy things you can do to develop those muscles. Number 1, neural pathways are also strengthened by repetition, aka habit formation. Pick up a new skill with the help of a habit tracker. Check out Module 2 to learn more about the science of habit formation, as well as to download the free United We Can habit tracker. Number 2, turn your anxiety into excitement. A recent study from Harvard showed that the physical reactions we have when we are nervous are near identical to the reactions we get when we feel excited. In fact, the only thing that's different about the two emotions is our mindset. Your post-activity number 2 will teach you more about this. Number 3, we save the best for last, of course. What is the best thing you can do to strengthen your growth mindset muscles? You may be surprised to hear it, but simply learning about the growth mindset leads to a significant increase in its usage. So congratulations! If you were actively engaged in this module, then you are well on your way, my friend. And that's a good thing too, because the world needs the best version of yourself you can create.